Hello student, now in this session we are going to solve few problems based on the theory that we have already completed in the lecture 1. So this is the lecture 2, this is our problem solving class. After this session we have the lecture 3 where we also do the problem solving based on the set theory. Now coming to the first questions. These questions came in JEE Mains, also in BITSAT 2024. S is a set which contains the 100 elements, 100 natural number 1 to 100. The number of non-empty subset of S such that the product of elements in A is even number. So how many subset A you can form with the help of the elements of S so that the product of all the elements in A should be the even number. So if you are going to calculate, suppose if you take some even, some odd, then you multiply, you will get the even number. This process is very lengthy. So try to understand, take the reverse case. Suppose we are not going to find the even number, we are going to find the product of all the elements of the set is odd. Then what will happen? We calculate the total number of subset in which all the product of all the elements will be the odd number. Okay, now this is our target. So first of all we calculate how many subset we can form without any restriction. So since there are 100 elements, without any restriction we can form 2 to the power 100 subset, 2 to the power n form. Now I will consider only the odd number from these sets 1, 3, 5. In this way last member is 99. If I ask you how many elements are there, you said there are 50 elements. If any subset I will form with the help of these 50 elements, the total number of subsets will be 2 to the power 50, where the product of the element must be the odd number. So in this case you will get the total number of the subset is 2 to the power 50, where the product of the element is the odd number. Now if you subtract, you will get the required number where the product of the elements in the subset A will be even. So you will take 2 to the power 50 common, so it is 2 to the power 50 minus 1. So according to this, Bombay is the correct option. I hope all of you understand this one. Coming to the second questions. In a certain town, 25% families own a cell phone, 15% families own a scooter, and 65% families own neither a cell phone nor a scooter. If 1500 families own both a cell phone and a scooter, then total number of families in the town is what? Okay, now. So first of all, this type of problem very easily we can solve with the help of Venn diagram. 25% families own a cell phone. So cell phone how many? 25%. Okay, now. So we make one set, this set for the cell phone. Cell phone. This set I called A set. Okay, now. This is I called A set, which indicates the cell phone. So now what we have, there are total 25% families. So there are 25% families here which have the cell phone. 15% families own a scooter. 15% own a scooter. Take another set like this one. This is for scooter. I call this set is B. For scooter. How many? Now there are 15%. So this is 15%. 65% families own neither a cell phone nor a scooter. So we have to form a rectangle for the universal set. So all the elements outside of these sets, this one, this shaded portion have neither cell phone, outside of this one neither cell phone nor a scooter. So this percentage is 65%. Okay now. Now if 1500 families having the both, so this region here, this is the intersection, and here you have how many? 1500 families having both cell phone and scooter. Then the total number of families we have to find out. Okay now, how many families are there in the town? So here you notice that some number are in the percentage and one number is in the form, that is in the number form. So we consider here also, suppose there are X percentage which is common in all. Okay now, which is common to all. So now if you calculate the union n of A union B, so you can find in this way: n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B, n of A intersection B. So n of A percentage is 25%, n of B we have 15%, and n of A intersection B I have X percentage. I have X percentage. Okay now, clear? Now what we have finally, 25 plus 15, that is 40% minus X percent. Okay, so this is the union. So whole we consider, the whole portion we consider what? Whole portion we consider the 100%. Okay now. So now if we find out the what will happen outside of the union, so this will be the complement of this one. So n of A union B complement, if you are going to find out, which is 100 minus this value 40, 100% minus 40% minus X percent. Okay now, this one. So this will be what? 100 minus 40, this is the 60%, and here we have how much? X percent. So this percentage which is outside of this union is given as 65%. So this value is nothing but 65%. So if you compare, you will get X percentage is nothing but 5%. So that means this 5% of the total population will be 1500. 5% of the total population, 5% of total population is equal to 1500. So this will imply total population is equal to 1500 divided by 5 multiply with 100. That means 300 into 100, so that will be 30,000. Calcutta is the correct option. I hope all of you understand this easy problem. Question number 3. A and B be two finite sets such that number of elements in A is 15, number of elements in B is 25, and n of A union B is also is given. So nothing to do, just using the addition formula of two sets, n of A union B is equal to n of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. So what we have, union B is 36, 15 plus 25, and intersection you have to find out, A intersection B. So what we have, 25 plus 15, 40 minus n of A intersection B. So therefore you can say that n of A intersection B is equal to 40 minus 36, that is 4. Agra is the correct option. N of A is 8. N of A, number of element in the set A is 8. Number of element in their intersection A and B is 2. Then find the value of this one. So first of all we calculate what is the simplified form of this one. A intersection B complement, then intersection, complement is outside. Okay, now outside is complement, then one A is here. So what we have, A intersection B complement, it is A complement union B complement. Then we have intersection. So now it is A complement intersection A, then we have union B complement intersection A. So A and its complement don't have any common element, so it is null set 5. union A intersection B complement. So if you take phi is the subset of any set, so therefore bigger set will come superset this one, and it is nothing but A minus B. A intersection B complement is nothing but A minus B. So if it is A set and it is the B set, so you notice that this portion is A minus B, this portion is shaded portion is A minus B, which can also be written as total element of A minus A intersection B. So therefore we should write for the required value will be A set having 8 elements and their intersection 2, so 6 element. I think Bombay, बच्चों Bombay is the correct option. In a survey of 1000 consumer, it is found that 720 consumer like the product A. Okay, na? 720 like the product A, 450 like the product B. So 720 like the product A, this is for 720, and this is A, and 720 like this product, this is set B, and like total 450% like this one. Now they are asking what is the least number that must have liked both the product. So suppose here least number present X which like both the product, okay now, and total consumer is 1000. So we can write N of A union B, because here there is no other option, either you like A or you like B or you like both. There is no other option, like you don't have the option that you do not like anything, you don't like neither like A nor like B, this kind of options is not present. So therefore union A union B will be the universal set, okay now. So N of A plus N of B minus of N A intersection B. So what we have total here 1000, number of element in A 720 plus 450, and in the intersection I consider X. So this will be what 1170 minus X, okay na, this is minus sign, okay. This is 1000, so 1000 minus 1170 you will get what, 170. So this is the least number of persons which like both the product. What is the least number that must have like both the product? So 170 is the least. Calcutta is the correct option. Calcutta is the correct option. Coming to the next one, there are three sets which are the finite set. Suppose that N of A is 10, number of element in the A set is 10, number of element in B set is 15, number of element in C set is 20, and N of A intersection B is 8, N of B intersection C is 9, then the possible value of N of A union B union C. This is a good questions. Acha, now we have one formula regarding this one, N of A union B union C. What we have, N of A plus N of B plus N of C माइनस दोनों का एक साथ A इंटरसेक्शन B, B इंटरसेक्शन C, and then C intersection A, and then plus N of A intersection B intersection C, like this one, okay na? In A how many elements? 10, in B 15, in C 20, in first intersection 8, and then 9, and then this one we don't know, in C intersection A, and there 3 intersection is also not given, N of A intersection B intersection C. Okay, now try to visualize first of all. Acha, here what is the sum? 10 plus 15, 25, 25 plus 20, 45, 45, 45, and here you have 17. So now it is 28. 28 minus, if I take this one, C intersection A in a bracket, then this plus sign will become the minus sign, n of A intersection B intersection C. Okay na, this one. So first of all, try to understand in Venn diagram. This is our A set, this is B set, and this one is the C set. A set, B set, and C set. And this portion is A intersection B portion, this one. And this is A intersection B intersection C. This portion is A intersection B. This portion, this side is B intersection C, and this side is C intersection A, and the shaded portion is A intersection B intersection C. What you notice that A intersection B intersection C is a subset of C intersection A, because it is the part of C intersection A intersection B, and B intersection C. So when you subtract this one from this, you have some element, that means this will be 0 or greater than equal to 0. So if you subtract something from 28, if you subtract 0, then the answer is 28. If you subtract more than 0, then the answer will be less than 28. So what we have here, that this will implies n of A union B union C. This result is lesser than equal to 28. Yes or no? Okay now. Now next thing we can apply here, n of A union B. N of A union B is what? N of A plus n of B plus minus n of A intersection B. N of A plus n of B minus n of A intersection B. So you notice that this one, n of A is given as 10, n of B 15, 25, and their intersection is 8. So 25 minus 8, 17. Okay now. So A union B, this set A union B, these two union must be the subset of A union B union C. Okay now. So therefore from here we can also say that n of A union B union C must be greater than equal to 17. Okay now. So this I called result 1, this I call result 2. Next observation, you can also notice that B intersection C is given. So we use what is B intersection C. So now n of B union C, if we apply, we have n of B plus n of C minus n of B intersection C. So it is what? Number of elements in B. How many elements? 15. Number of elements in C, 20, so it is 35. Now subtract, their intersection is 9. So now 35 minus 10, 25, 26. Okay, now this one is 26. So therefore since B union C, notice that it is B set, it is C set, their union is this portion. So this portion is the subset of the whole portion A union B union C. So from here we get the third relation, n of A union B union C is greater than equal to 26. This is the third relation. So combining 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, what conclusion you can take? A union B union C, number of elements in A union B union C is greater than equal to 26 but less than equal to 28, and the number of element must be present should be the integers. All are given in integers. So 26 to 28, any integers will be the answer. So therefore required answer will be 26, 27, 28. Now look at the options. Agra is the correct options. 27 Bombay is also the correct option. 32 is not possible. So therefore this is one of the good questions in which you have to apply different strategy to find out the upper bound and lower bound of the union. Okay, now coming to the next one. Two sets given A and B. A has the 3 elements and B has 6 elements. So which options are correct? It is very easy questions. Now suppose I am taking A set which has the 3 elements A1, A2 and A3. Next I have B set, which has the elements, 6 elements, B1, B2, B3, B4, B5 and B6. These are the elements. So now if we apply the formula for n of A union B, it will be n of A plus n of B minus their intersection. Okay, now so n of A 3 elements, n of B is 6 elements, so 3 plus 6 minus their intersection. Now if you are going to calculate the minimum value, minimum number in A union B, so this result will be minimum when you subtract the maximum quantity, because if you are finding out, this will be minimum value. For the minimum is only possible when you subtract that part should be the maximum. So if this part is maximum, then you will get the after deduction minimum value. So maximum will be what? Between two sets. That means if they have the maximum common elements, the maximum common element, this set has 3, this set has 6. So maximum common elements, if A1 will be B1, A2 will be B2, A3 will be B3. So that means if A is the subset of B, then you have maximum 3 elements common. In this situation, A must be the subset of B. So for this part, 3 cancel. So minimum value of A union B is 6. They said minimum value of the A union B is 6. It is correct. This one is the true minimum value. Now they said that the maximum number of element present in A intersection B. In A intersection B, maximum element present, that is also 3. Yes, this one is also the correct option. To find the minimum value, you have to subtract the maximum, and that answer would be 6, that is given. Maximum number of element common should be 3. So what we observe that both the options are correct. Both 1 and 2 is the correct options. Select the correct answer using the code given below. Okay. Now next question. Two finite sets. This is also a good question. Many time in JEE mains also this question came, and in BitSat also this question came. Two finite set having m and n elements, the number of subset of the first set is 1 1 2 more than that of the second set. So first set having the number of subset is more than the second set. So from here we get m must be greater than n. Okay, now then it is possible. Two finite set have m and n elements, the number of subset of the first set is more than that of second set. So first set has the total number of subset 2 to the power m. Second set has 2 to the power n. Now their difference is given is 1 1 2. This set is bigger, this one is the smaller. So if I take the smaller quantity common, so I have 2 to the power m minus 1 which is 1 1 2. Now I am taking the factor of this one. (28), then 14, then 7. So 2 to the power 4 and then multiply with 7. You notice that whatever the power of 2 you are taking, except m is 1, then you are getting what? It is a even number. 2 to the power something positive integer is even minus 1 is odd. So this will be the odd quantity. If it is odd, on the right hand side only odd number is 7. So this must be equal to 7. Okay, na? And this first one is equal to the 2 to the power 4. From here we get n must be 4. If n is 4, then what will happen? This will be m minus n, because I am taking 2 to the power n common. So what will happen? 2 to the power m, n is 4 minus 1 is equal to 7. Sending 1 to the right hand side, it will be what? 2 to the power m minus 4 is equal to 7 plus 1 8, which is 2 to the power 3. So m minus 4 equal to 3. M minus 4 equal to 3, therefore m equal to 7. M equal to 7. So m 7, n 4. Bombay is the correct option. Okay, now. Now A and B are finite set, then which of the following is the correct options? So you have to take A and then B. This is A, this is B, and this part is A minus B. Okay, this part is A minus B, shaded portion. A minus B. So n of A minus B is equal to n of A n minus B. Wrong options. Bombay, no. Difference don't necessarily have the same number of element. This part C, n of A minus B, we can write n of A, total number of elements in A minus their intersection. This one, yes. Calcutta is the correct option. It is also wrong. It is true for B minus A. Okay, na? Okay. A difference B and B difference A is equal to what? Just draw the figure in one line. Without drawing the figure also you can solve it. If it is A, this part is B. This is known as A minus B. This part is known as B minus A. A minus B means this portion. This portion is A minus B. And this portion is B minus A. So now if you take A minus A intersection B, B minus A intersection B, now they are intersection, option incorrect. A union B, if you take total union, then subtract the again union, it is also false. Now A minus A intersection B, you get A minus B, false. A intersection B complement, A intersection B complement union A union B, A intersection B whole complement, A intersection B whole complement outside, then A union B, you take the again subtract A union B. No, I think this will be the correct, the symbol is incorrect, it will be the intersection. So from the union, if you subtract the intersection part, this one, A intersection B, you will get the symmetric difference. Okay, na? Okay, now Bombay is the correct options, because A minus B union B minus A is A union B minus A intersection B, and it is also written as A symmetric difference B. Okay. Out of 800 boys, similar type of problem, you can solve it, just previous questions, homework. A and B are two sets. Now it is equal to what? It is one line question. Applying the De Morgan's law, you will get A intersection A complement intersection B complement, and then you have union A complement intersection B. So from here you notice that you can apply the distributive law. So it will be A complement intersection B complement union B. So any set and its complements gives the universal set. So A complement intersection universal set, and which is equal to A complement, because A complement is the subset of universal set. Okay, so very easily you can find this one is in the set A, how many elements are there, you can find out. So from here you get x equal to 1 and 2. Now it is what? X plus 4 and 2. 4 and 2, if you factorize, you will get these elements. So here number of element is minus 4 and 2. So 2 is the common element. Okay, na? So you have to find out A minus B. A minus B means set of all the elements of A which is not in B. So only one is the correct option. From the set of elements of A, this is the set of elements of A minus 4 and 2. So you notice that only 2 is common, and here this is the A set. So when you write A minus B, you have to write only the elements of A which are not present in, which are not in B. That means you have to subtract the common elements. Okay, na? From the set of A you have to subtract the elements which are common in both. Only the elements of A which are not in B. Next question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then the number of proper subset of A. You know that the definition of proper subset, in the theory part I said, if A is a subset of B, and A is not equal to B. So in that case we said A is a proper subset of B. If there are 5 elements, total number of subset we can form 2 to the power 5. But this case you have to exclude in the case where A becomes B. So that means only one case you have to subtract. So 31. Agra is the correct options. If a set A has 3 elements and the another set B contains 6 elements, then what is the minimum number of elements that contains A union B? So just, it is very easy questions. N of A union B you can write as N of A plus N of B minus N of A intersection B. Now you are going to calculate minimum number in the union. Minimum number. So this part will be minimum when this part will be maximum. So maximum elements commons, here 3, here 6, maximum common only 3. So therefore 6. Bombay is the correct options. Okay, now coming to this part. There are 20 students in a chemistry class and 30 students in a physics class. If 10 students are to be enrolled in both the courses, then the number of students which are either in physics class or in chemistry class is 50. If two classes meet at the same hour. Two classes meet at the same hour, try to understand. Suppose from 10 AM to 11 AM there is a physics class in one room. Suppose in room 1 there is physics class going on, physics class, and in room 2 chemistry class going on, chemistry class going on. Okay na? So what you notice that if both the classes going on in room 1 and room 2, then a student which enroll in both the subject, they cannot attend both the classes at the same time. So therefore if I say for the physics class P set and for the chemistry class set is C, so P intersection C is 5, because when the class is running at the same time in one room physics class, in one room chemistry class, the student who enroll both the subjects, they cannot attend both the lectures. So in that case they don't have the common students. So now total number of students physics union chemistry will be number of students in physics, number of students in chemistry. So therefore it is 30 plus 20, 30 plus 20, that is 20 plus 30, 20 chemistry, 30 physics, to total 50 students. If the timings are different, physics class in suppose 10 to 11 and chemistry class from 11 to 12. So physics class suppose 10 to 11 am and chemistry class from 11 to 10, 11 to 12, 11 to 12, okay na, noon. So what will happen in this situation, the student who have both the subject in common, they can attend the classes. So now in this situation, N of P union C, you can calculate N of P plus N of C minus the common student. So total number of students in physics is 30, in chemistry 20, 20, 30, and the common student is 10. So therefore we have 40 students. So 50 if two classes meet at the same hour, yes, 50. 40 if two classes meet at the different hour, yes. So both A and B options are correct. A correct but B is incorrect. So we will take both A and B options are correct. So therefore Calcutta is the correct option. C is the correct answer. Coming to this part, A union B is the set of all x such that x minus A into x minus B is positive and A is bigger than B. A is a number like this one. Suppose this is B and this is A. So A should be on the right of B. That's why A is bigger than B. And since we are dealing with the more than sign, therefore x should be lying right side of A or left side of B. Okay na, this will be the value of x. So see the options, x is less than B and more than A, more than A, less than B. Option D is the correct choice. D for Delhi. So I hope students, you all of you enjoy these good questions. In the next class we will do the problems for the problem solving class of set theory, but this time the level will be the level 2. We will do more little bit difficult questions and tricky question in the next session. Till then, bye, have a nice day.